Hey guys, I'm back here again. Here we go. Alright, so earlier today, well, a while ago, many years ago, I got this light, and it had two modes. One mode was like the light over there, the normal incandescent white. You know, this color. And yeah, so I got one of those. I got that thing, and it had that mode, and it had an RGB mode, where it would be kind of like this, where it was just an RGB light, well, a red light, a green light, and a blue light, and they were all on. And it had this lens thingy, this little dome thing, and it had a whole bunch of triangular lenses on it. And it spun around over top of those three lights, and it made this really cool disco effect on the ceiling and everything, and all through the room. It was really cool. A while ago, I'm pretty sure it was 2019, it fell and it broke. The little spinning thing for those lights broke off. So I took it apart, I took the motor out, and I took that lens thing out. So now it was just basically this beside me here. There was no designs, it was just a red light and a green light and a blue light on. And yeah, so after a long time, a few days ago, it finally decided to die. It finally gave up. It stopped. Didn't turn on again. So I got a new light. It's in there right now. It's not the same type of light. It's just a normal little light. And I took those three LEDs off of that light that's down there. Off of that old one. And oh my god, they are so bright. They are so bright. There's one of them right there. There's the red one. You remember that little blue one that I thought was really bright, eh? Well, check this out. Whoa! This is bright, man. This is bright. That little blue one is nothing compared to this. That is insanity in its purest form, man. If I turn this to 2-volt mode... Oh! A thing I did with this LED power... I added that switch there. 2 volts and 3 volts mode. Now I can power 2 volt LEDs. 3 volts, 2 volts. Because a 1.5 volt battery, on a normal battery, one battery isn't enough to power a 2 volt, and 2 batteries is too much for a 2 volt. So, on 3 volt mode, it just powers both the batteries in there. And yeah, but when you switch it to 2 volt mode, it goes through this 100 ohm resistor here. There's that green thing there. It goes through that 100 ohm resistor, and it lowers it to 2 volts, so I can power 2 volt LEDs without blowing them up. I'm glad I can do that now. And yeah, and the capacitor thing fades away slowly. You press the button and it immediately kills it and turns it off. And yeah. 3 volt mode, 2 volt mode. All my other LEDs, the 3 volt mode, and all my 3 volt LEDs, the 3 volt mode and the 2 volt mode look quite similar. I mean, you can definitely see quite a change, but they do look similar-ish. This one has a much bigger difference. As you can see, 2 volt mode is very bright, but 3 volt mode is like a sun. And yeah, frick, I can't look at that normally without putting sunglasses on. And yeah, this has a much bigger difference, much bigger brightness difference with voltage. 2 volts is or 3 volts is so much brighter than 2 volts with this one. And when it's on 3 volt mode, I turn it off, and it almost instantly goes off. It uses up the capacitor pretty fast, and it gets hot. This little guy gets hot on 3 volts. These 3 lights had a heat sink on them. These are LEDs. I don't know why they get so hot, but they do. And they were meant to get hot because the light they were on had a heat sink for them to cool down. So they were definitely meant to get hot. The other 2 lights here in my components box. Boop, there we go. They're all ultra bright. Why are these 3 LEDs so bright? Because they were meant for lighting up rooms. Here's another one, here's another one. These ones, you can't tell you can't tell the color at all until you turn them on. Or the polarity. You're not able to tell the polarity until you turn them on either. Bap. Excuse me. Now I'm going to take this little red one off. Come on, there we go. Little red. Put that there. I'm going to stick this other one on. Is this the correct polarity? I don't think so. Switch. Is this the correct polarity? Well, I don't know, I can't see it. Whoa, yes, that is. Okay. As you just saw, this one was green. This one is a green one. Now I'm gonna hook this up to my little LED power. There we go. This is the green one. Again, extremely freaking bright. This one, I don't think it's as bright as the red one because it doesn't, like, singe my eyeballs as bad as the red one does. Oh god, everything looks, like, pink now. Ouch. This bulb is hot. Ow, frig! Alright, blue. 2 volts. On. Touch, touch. Okay, wrong polarity. Switch. Touch. Alright. Off. The capacitor's draining out. Get on. There we go. Alright, now my blue one's activated. 3 volts. Boop. Again, extremely bright. Dude, this camera is having a lot of trouble processing this crap. And these ones, as you can see, are pretty much omnidirectional. The same direction, or the same brightness no matter what direction. Pretty much. Why are you flickering? Stop. Flash, 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 flash. Boop. 2 volts. Ouch. But yeah, those are some seriously bright LEDs I've found. And yeah. Goodbye.